At Wesleco ISD, administrators are always looking for new ways to give students a personalized learning experience. According to a recent study, the most effective teaching model for students today is the hybrid model. Wesleco ISD proves once again they're ahead of the game.
Today we're going to be beginning our new stations. While I am doing guided reading with the small group, the rest of us will be rotating in our regular station work.
We've been doing small group instruction and centers forever. That isn't anything new. I'm sure many other schools are doing the same thing, but it's very effective in that you're dealing with a small group and it's very obvious when they're having problems and you can address the problem there and then.
The hybrid learning model is a combination of different instruction methods covering the same subject. For instance, teachers will teach the subject to the whole class. The class then gets into groups to work on an assignment. While in groups, students are allowed to use their technology devices to do more research. Principals at Wesleco ISD agree using this technique works best for all different types of learners.
It's about educating the whole child, and we cannot just do it by ourselves. That's why I'm saying now we involve parents, we involve the community, we involve the students themselves and the teachers, everyone. And so we're all stakeholders in this whole child. And so by doing that is by implementing these different type of initiatives that's going to help that child learn. Because not every child learns the same. We all know that.
Now that you have this side, this problem becomes just like these problems here.
As 21st century learning continues to evolve, learning concepts in the classroom will also continue to take on different names. Hybrid, blended, and flipped classrooms may have slightly different variations and meanings, but they all have two things in common. Research supports their effectiveness with students in the classroom, and they're all being used by teachers here at Wesleco ISD.
With blended learning, hybrid learning, it's all different type of terminologies that is being used, but basically it's all about integrating technology, 21st century learning into the classrooms.
In your groups, group voices, discuss. You have to tell me which one it is and what makes it so.
With this method, students rotate amongst different learning stations. Wesleco ISD uses this technique with all students starting in kindergarten.
Because the kids are working on stations, they take ownership for their own learning. Yes, we provide instruction at the beginning, but after that, they go into their station and they collaborate, they learn to socialize, they learn to problem solve, and all of this is done more through critical thinking as well. So I believe this is better for the students and where we want them to be in the future.
Then you changed it for what?
Principals say working in small groups gives students a better understanding of what they're learning. Not only do they have access to the internet, but they could work with their peers.
Sometimes when we're all sitting down, we don't really like to interrupt the teacher, so we just kind of stay quiet, let them go through it. And some people understand it more than we do. So once we get into our group, we ask each other, hey, did you get this? Did you understand what he was trying to say? And they're like, yeah, so then we explain it to each other and we help each other out. And we're kind of like our own little teachers in another way.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with our first centers.
At Wesleco elementary schools like Rico, students start their lessons in groups. Teachers set up different stations with several lessons about the same subject. Students then rotate from station to station.
Okay, so how much do you have here?
25.
There's a specific station where students can have one-on-one sessions with each student. Teachers say this helps them because they know not everyone learns in the same way.
If one of those ways is going to reach one of them, then that's what we're going to need to do. We can't just do guided reading because they're not all going to learn by using guided reading.
Wesleco ISD has a 21st century vision. Students in middle school have access to teachers' websites.
They enjoy technology, they love using technology, and the website is more interactive. They can go at their own pace at times, or if they don't understand in class what's going on, they can always go home and review whatever it is that we covered in the classroom.
The websites include daily assignments and review sheets. Teachers also provide links to websites that can help students do more research.
The website helps me by mostly studying a lot. I use it at home, such as last semester we had a semester benchmark and I needed it to help me study at home.
Wesco ISD students say they use their technology devices constantly. They admit having quick access to information is beneficial.
We kind of rely on it now in a way that to get our information. You know, it's not the same where you can just update books right away. Online, you update stuff within a second. And it's so much better, you know, they mess up on something, they fix it right away, and you have the new stuff.
High school students say they feel the 21st Century Initiative will help them as they continue their post-secondary education.
Especially with this class, I feel so much more confident because the way they teach us, their teaching methods are amazing.
Wesco ISD's 21st Century Vision is designed to focus on new technology initiatives. It's also a push to encourage change in the classrooms to benefit the students.
Well, you have to keep up. And just like Dr. A always says, students are changing. If you're not going to change with them, then you're going to lose them.
I want to welcome you to a new beginning.
Administrators say since Dr. Ruben Alejandro implemented the initiative 3 years ago, they have seen a positive increase from students about learning. The recent study about the effectiveness of hybrid learning are just a reminder that Wesco ISD is using the right techniques to prepare students for the real world.
We are ahead of the ball game when it comes to these initiatives, and I think that's what makes, Wesco ISD #1.
I'm Heather Arevalo for KWES TV.